Hello my viewers, welcome to my PCH game. Today, November 11th, 2025. What I show you as I'm on a quiz page right now. I did already a few of them, you see. They remodeled first group reception, the way it comes on the screen. It was in the lower section of the screen and now it's in the upper. First group looks like this now. And all of a sudden, as I said, there is no new quizzes, but sometimes they're splashing old quizzes, which I did like several months ago, 2 years ago. And this quiz, I remember I did maybe even 4 or 5 years ago. Consumer protection tips. Was the life of the legal people in the United States really well protected? No, it wasn't. And you can point on the bad government which was serving at those days people of the United States. They just publicly announced that the borders are open, and before few years, like it was Biden who announced it publicly when he was a president, and before when Clinton couple was at the White House, they never said it, but the borders already since were opened because a chaos was rising in the country. Country was already loading and quick with lots of strange people. They were coming and coming. The borders were open. So what was the consumer protection tips? And how well PCH game was working? As I said, it was mostly attachment to PCH. And perhaps and those two actors were also attachment. Because as we know, all management is changed. But why they put this quiz then? It's the old quiz. Let's read what they say. We love awarding our winners at PCH. It's nice. Do not be naive to believe it's true. But there are some people out there that pretend to be us and our PCH prize team to try to scam you. Don't be fooled. Right, and they have to alarm more often. And not just on this quiz, which just can rarely come. I didn't see this quiz for a long time. And it seems, as I already talked to you, showing some evidence through my correspondence letters as the PCH was working for those who does not have a computer or the smartphone, was working through the mail, which comes through the post office, common mail. Put the stamp and send them back. And I received even certificate, which still coming, cannot find me. But if this game is and was advertised as international, even especially national, our United States game, you have to be United States citizen. So it shouldn't be probably given through the smartphone if this is a serious game. The one which comes really from PCH. All others can, be like similar, but we cannot have a chaos in the game also. So we have to know who gives the game. And if you have a strange feeling playing the game, want to ask something, this customer care center shouldn't be like stiff. You click, 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 and nothing. Scam prevention is coming for you to help. Very hard right now. They don't want to hear. FBI link comes. How FBI is really concerned if I, click. See, if the game exists and a true banks exist and a true player like me exists who gives already and show, I'm showing a big, huge work with lots of winnings. Even I prove it through my video. Then they have to provide better service onto serving your safety of your game, safety of the game, yes. Safety of your bank's account, so you will not react a wrong way on strangers who calling. So if the strangers are calling, you can quickly call. They must provide the phone where you can quickly call, and those strangers could be caught quickly. It's possible today, but nobody cares. So all of this, what I said, just proved that they had a double hypocrite management, mostly working as attachment, because country was overloaded with illegal people. They were focused mostly on a smaller game. But if somebody plays a big game, they should not even put advertisement of the small game, which, doesn't show me anything that somebody really played and play well, because mostly I saw through their ads very surprised faces when a previous prize patrol was arriving to them with a winning prize. So it's good to not be fooled. Yes, we understand how serious it is when their scam grows as a prize patrol in flesh and bother people, supposedly prize patrol, who calling, bothering, but want something before to bring the prize. It's true, such a cases were. But let's start this quiz and see what's going on here.
This is the Mango Power E. It's a serious power station for serious backup.
And you see, why they even show this? They should have say something that those were our previous prize patrol. They are no longer. Something like not completely done well here, or not done well. Or they have to really expose what was in this PCH, but they prefer to be quiet. So we're still in fight for righteousness in this country. Okay, but the guy who stays in showing a sign on my price picture at the VIP. It's not this Hovey. He looks a little bit like him, but it's not him. Hovey was not having so much of a wavy hair like the other guy who is new on my page. This Hovey was, with those older guy group, and now his picture coming with lots of curly hair. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's the one who basically was not that much involved in wrongdoing, but all others definitely were, and this and the other, and those people who received whatever prize, I am sure they did not work hard enough for their benefits. Well, let me read. True or false? Winner of prize prizes from PCH are notified live and in person. No, so far as we know, they are not. Yes, it's true, they are notified. Yes, means not previous, not just at the time when they arrive. I just was thinking. Yes, true or false, winner of major prizes are notified live and in person. Yes, it's the only way they created that they have to come arrive. Yes. So that was true, you see? Okay, next. What's the name of our squad that notified you that you have won big from PCH? Prize Patrol. Supposedly, the right one. Here that girl, forgot her name, and this guy, oh, they were not doing the right thing. It's all old pictures. And was another quiz so far, also a long time ago already. And as long as they were presenting the prizes supposedly and working at PCH, and PCH was active and worked long enough, not many Forever Prize was giving, not many. But Forever Prize came also recently, somewhere in, let's say, the year 2008, somewhere there. So it's a prize patrol. Yes, no, to claim a PCH prize, that's what the fraud calls were. And if the country have such a serious game, demanding a serious players, right? Committed player, and a game exists. So they must provide, right now it is this cleaning process for everything, for all our country and all our states' infrastructure, goes fight for the righteousness to establish everything so it will be done with peace, but will be always vigilant, do not let the evil grow. So still the game have to provide more control, so people who play, they must feel that they do and can complain every time if something suspicious happen. No, you don't need to send a prepared gift card to someone. All PCH prizes are delivered free of charge. Yes, it should be. It should be. And that's when the true prizes of the true PCH would start to be delivered, really true, not attachment, not some kind of fraudulent banks. Then everything will be already there, deducted, getting, and the taxes will come basically almost to the zero. Yes, the country will be interested to eliminate all taxes for the legal people, because this system of the wrong taxes, making wrong taxes, is very diminishing, very confusing for the real, true, legal population. You don't have to give this when you are notified of a PCH win. Bank account, of course, you don't have to give them. The PCH team sometimes notifies you of your win in advance. The answer should be false. True or false? The price patrol might send friend requests on social media. False. You get a friend request from PCH. You should ignore it. How can you tell it is our real social media page? Not a picture of Hobbit, definitely. A check mark next to the page name. That's how they advertise, with check mark. True or false? You can report suspicious online activity to PCH easily and quickly. As I already mentioned a few times, it never was really so easy and so quickly. And right now, lately, I had a questions. I did not trust something on PCH, and even that search and win page filled with that garbage which should never be there. Somebody dare, fraud, dare to, expose. They try to reach something. They try to milk again. And as they always try. If there is any weak places, they always try. But all they deserve is just kick off the country. Yes, if not harsher punishment. But yes, it would be very preferable to be able very easy and quickly to report suspicious online activity, and hopefully it will come, and it will become and provided with the righteousness. No one terrorist element has some kind of fake price patrol or else, will not dare to even call and bother people. You can report suspicious activity. Supposedly it has to be true. But, see, I did one question wrong way, but I showed my viewers this quiz. I know, I remember this quiz. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Quickly went through the all questions, and I remember it was yes. And what they say on to easy communication, for people it would be very preferable to know how to find a way of easy communication. If there are questions rising or suspicious activity, right, to find an answer and report about it. It's very important. If such a game exists with such a big winning amount, so it will reduce any kind of evil rising. Evil would just not dare to grow, exactly, or show up or pretend to find a place on this game. Just like on everywhere else, we have to get rid of evil with the righteousness, strictly and by a greatest control of everything, all kind of works and activities in our social life. We have to stay vigilant and against of evil. We have to know what is evil. Evil, it's a breaking a logic. It's a bringing all our life, country-wise and a globe-wise, down, destroying everything good. Yes. Okay, so left for me just click continue, and the $4 will be filled with the tickets. Well, I try to do without mistakes, but this quiz all of a sudden suddenly came, and I just did it by my memory, but I like to do all of them 100%. But perhaps one mistake, maybe they allowed you, but no more than one probably. Okay, so that's what I try to talk about with my viewers. So there are something to do for a great cleaning within a PCH by PCH besides of changing in management. If they change in management and report it about this, it's better be true and towards the good player, true player and illegal players, right? They have to protect me. Yes, not just, I have to work hard, think what it is, talk through the online, bring my game on the screen. Frankly, the game organized that way that I don't have to. But because of so much BS was running as attachment to rip it off, to kick it off the game, I felt that I involved to do such things, every possible steps to protect my work. Yes, and my work, is with me. Lots of games are done, and I am waiting for the prize patrol to come, and now, soon, yes. So finishing my short video, I tell all my viewers that with you was Larissa Coughlin, PCH game, the true one.